In this video, we will study about the kinds of adjective one by one. So, very first kind of adjective, that is adjective of quality. As you can understand through the word of quality, it is used to qualify a person, place or thing. It is used to describe the quality of a person, the color of a person or thing, the condition of a person or thing, the taste of them, the size of them, the feeling of them, and the behavior of them. Okay, so let's take the first example. I have a red car. Here, red is an adjective of quality and which is describing the car. Here, red is describing about the color. She is careless. Here, careless is an adjective of quality and it is describing about the behavior of her. Okay, here are some list of the adjective of quality like true, difficult, interesting, boring, color, black, blue, orange, brown, whatever. The condition is good, bad, new, fresh, strong, noisy, etc. Taste can be sweet, sour, bitter. Size can be long, small, tall, high, wide, narrow. Feeling can be hard, soft, dry, wet, hot. Behavior can be kind, cruel, unpolite, polite, rude, etc. Okay, these are the adjective of quality. Now take the second kind of adjective, that is adjective of quantity. An adjective of quantity is used to describe the quantity of the person, of what quantity of a person, what quantity of the thing. It is used to describe that, like I want some sugar. Here, some is an adjective of quantity because it is describing the sugar's quantity. It means how much sugar you want. You will say some. Okay. We have not enough food. Here, enough is describing about the quantity of the food. It means someone will ask to you how much food do you have. You will say we don't have enough food. Okay, it is sufficient water. Here expressing the quantity of water. Okay, because these things you cannot measure, you just can, sorry, these things that you can measure, not can count them. Okay, here are some list of the quantity like little, less, more, whole, sufficient, a lot of, a lots of, the little, the plenty of, etc. These are the list of the adjective of quantity. The very third kind of adjective is number, adjective of number. It tells about the number of the thing or person. It means in which number of a person, on which number of the thing is used in adjective. Like he has many books. Here many is describing about the book. Someone will ask to you that how many book do you have. Here book you can count and sugar you cannot count. Sugar you can just measure. That's why it comes in the quantity and books comes in the number. So that's why we have used here many, because you can count the book. So that's why it comes in a number. He has many books. It means someone is asked to you that how many money sorry book do you have. You will say many money and many book. She was the second girl to go, means here second is describing about the girl's number. Okay, here some more list of the number like all, any, both, enough, each, every, either, neither, most, no one, etc. are the adjective of number. The fourth kind of adjective, that is demonstrative adjective. Before studying about demonstrative adjective, I just want to remind all of you that what I have studied, yeah, we have studied in the pronoun. What we have studied there, we have studied there demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, possessive pronoun, distributive pronoun, All these we have studied already in pronoun chapter. So I hope you will not be get confused between demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjective, so that I will clear to all of you what is the difference between demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjective. So firstly, study about demonstrative pronoun. As you can know about the word demonstrative, it means something that you are demonstrating, that you are saying or pointing out something to somebody, like it is used to point out a specific people or thing. If you are pointing someone like this is the boy, or this boy is very naughty, so it is a time that you are pointing someone or you are pointing some specific person. So at that time we use demonstrative pronoun and adjective. So what is the difference between them? Firstly, let's study there are four demonstrative words like this, that, these, those. When this, that, these, those takes the noun after the demonstrative word, it is called demonstrative adjective. Like that bird is small. Here, that is an adjective, not a demonstrative pronoun. If we use here, like that is a small bird, that is a small bird, at that time that sentence will be demonstrative pronoun, because that demonstrative is not taking the noun. Like I'm going to write here, that is small bird. So you can see here that takes the helping verb here, and here that takes the noun here. It means these are the difference between demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative adjective always takes the noun after the demonstrating word, and demonstrative pronoun always takes any other part of speech after the demonstrative word. I hope you all will not get confused next time. So let's take some more example to clear demonstrative pronoun. This book is mine. These pens are red. Those cards have been thrown outside. It means these all the demonstrative adjective, because it all had taken the noun here. Okay, you can use these demonstrative in demonstrative pronoun, like this is my book, these are the red pens. So you can differentiate the demonstrative pronoun and adjective like this. So let's take the fifth kind of adjective, that is interrogative adjective. As you know, interrogative or interrogative is used to ask about something or somebody. And one more thing, it always follows a noun, like in this situation, what, whose, which, when, all takes the noun after that, it is called interrogative adjective. If it does not take any noun after the what, whose, which, when, where, it will call interrogative pronoun, like whose toys are here. Okay, whose, what, and which are interrogative adjective, not interrogative pronoun. It will convert in interrogative pronoun when we see or when we use any helping word after the interrogative word. Okay, now sixth kind of adjective, that is possessive adjective. Possessive, as you can understand through the word possessive, it means it's talking about the possession or the ownership of somebody or someone. It always takes the noun, or you can say it always follows a noun after the possessive word, like my, your, our, his, her, its, theirs are all used before a noun, that will call possessive adjective. My code is here, your answer is incorrect, her behavior is not good. It means these are possessive word and it is following the noun after that. Okay. The seventh kind of adjective, that is distributive adjective. As you can understand the word distribute. Distribute means each one of the person or the thing. It means you are talking about not the group of the person. You talk about the one particular person or one particular thing. So that comes in distributive adjective, like each, every, neither, either, always follows a noun, that will call a distributive adjective. Like each man may try twice, every child is happy, neither statements is true. It means here each, every, neither is talking about not all the group, rather it is talking about the every child in that group. Okay, not only about the group, rather it is talking individual child. It means every child is happy, neither statement. It means you have given more than three or four statement, and I'm saying that you neither statement is true. It means not one, not two, not three, not four, whatever the statement you have given to me. I will say if your statements it's not correct, not one, not two, not three, I will say neither statement. It means I'm talking about each and every statement that you have given to me is true or incorrect, whatever. Okay. Participle adjective, I will I want to remind you that participle is a non-finite verb in which there are three participles: present, future, and past. But in adjective, we use only two participle, that is present participle and past participle. In present participles, we use ing form with the verb, and in past participles, we use the third form. And these both participle use an adjective. Okay, when they work as an adjective, that will call a participle adjective. I hope you all will not get confused. Participle, it will clear when we will discuss about the non finite verb chapter. It will clear to all of you. Okay, so till then we will know in short what are the participle adjective. So these are participle adjectives. First takes the present participle, that takes ing with the verb. It was boring trip. As you can see, bore is an verb and it is taking ing form, but it is working as an adjective because it is describing about the trip noun. Okay. He jumped into a running car. As you can see, run is an verb that describes about the action of some person or thing, but here it is not working as an verb, rather it is working as an adjective because it is qualifying or describing about the car, that is noun. Okay, so let's take two examples of the past participle. First, there were some fallen trees. It means fall is the word, and when it work as an verb, it means action that will come in verbs form. But here it is not working as a verb, rather it is working as an adjective because it is describing about the tree. It means what kind of tree there, you will say fallen tree. Okay, the man looked worried. Here worried is not working as an verb, rather it is working as an past participle, or you can say adjective, because worried is describing not about the verb, rather it is describing about the man. I hope you will not get confused in participle adjective. Let's take the last adjective, that is proper adjective. As you can understand through the proper, as you have studied in noun, proper noun, so proper adjectives originates from the proper noun. Like if we talk about the country of somewhere, when we talk about the citizen of that country, that will come in proper adjective. Like if we talk about the citizen of America, it means American, that is proper adjective. Africa, that is African. Britain, British. France, French. India, Indians. China, Chinese, and some more in citizen of some countries, that will come in proper adjective. So these are the kinds of adjective. I hope it is clear to all of you and no one will get confused. And if you get confused, you can ask me questions.